morning. Happy day 18 of Vlogmas. Today is the last busy day of work. And then tomorrow we're kind of just doing a big recap of getting everything together. So I'm gonna work from home this morning and do all of the back end tasks that I can do from home. And then I have 2 podcast interviews this afternoon that I will go into the office for. Right now I'm just gonna sit down, enjoy my coffee, spend time with Obi if he's not busy, and yeah, hang out. As I stroll on my way to you, how you feel about packing up today? Okay, so I have to upload some videos. Here's a fun fact. For whatever reason, QuickTime is not working on my laptop. So when I have videos that I need to post, either to YouTube or Brave Collective videos or any kind of video like that, I have to, or workshops I've recorded, whatever, I have to use Obi's laptop and put them on a hard drive from my laptop, take them to his laptop, open them in QuickTime, save them onto the hard drive, then put them back onto my laptop to upload them to the ether wherever they're going. So that's what we're gonna do now. Hello. Okay, so I thought I would give you guys kind of a basic idea of what I'm doing this morning. So right now I am uploading the Brave Collective meeting that we had together yesterday to the members area. And then I'm gonna go ahead and upload the January Brave kit for them, which is their journaling prompts and things like that, because they might wanna go ahead and get a head start because it's a lot of yearly planning, quarterly planning, stuff like that. So I'm gonna upload that as well and then email that all to them. And then I need to finish yesterday's Vlogmas video, make sure it's set up to go live at noon, and upload YouTube videos to Google Drive for Jenny. So that's got to happen this morning. But then I have, after that, I want to finalize kind of my plan for the Brave Kits for 2021. I have a rough idea, but I have just a few details I really want to nail down and chart out and maybe start working on the week 1 content for Enneagram and Coffee in January, and finalize my new podcast intro. I have a brand collaboration in January that I want to get them their rough draft of content for that. If I'm able to, I'm waiting on something to come in the mail from them. And once it gets here, then I can work on it. But until then, I kind of have to wait. Yeah, and then I have 12 days of business expenses to work on. So this is my task list for today. And then I have 2 podcast interviews this afternoon. But this morning, basically, we're working on anything that can be done from home, which is uploading things to Brave Collective, emailing the community, finalizing any idea type stuff that I don't need reference items for. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. It's about 10:30. We're uploading the video to Brave Collective now, and I'll break for lunch in about an hour and a half.
Pellicker, who share. When Karen becomes concerned about safety practices at the plant, she begins raising awareness of violations that could put workers at risk. Intent on continuing her investigation, Karen discovers a suspicious development. She has been exposed to high levels of radiation. And it's got good reviews. And then there's The French Lieutenant's Woman, which is a romance with Jeremy Irons that also.
So I moved over to the kitchen table because I'm having a hard time focusing. And I have just a couple of things that I want to get done before lunch. It's Obi's last day of classes for the semester. And he's finished all of the stuff that he needs to do. And so we were going to celebrate. And we ordered takeout from one of our favorite places. And so while that's on its way, I'm going to try to get as much done as I can in terms of content for January on Enneagram and Coffee. So I think I'll definitely be able to get week 1 done, but maybe I'll get to do week 2 as well. And from there, we'll revisit and see what else needs to be done. I doubt I'll get more than this content done before lunch. So I started working on the podcast intro, the new one. I remember now why I hired someone to do it, because it is so hard and it's just not how my brain works and it's not my area of expertise, and I'm trying to make it work. But I'm glad that lunch is here because I have an excuse to abandon ship. We ordered chai pani. I got the butter chicken with a piece of naan, and then Obi got the paneer kebab roll, which is so good. Friends, I took a break for lunch, and then I asked Obi to help me because he's like musical and your girl is not. And we found it, and I will play it for you.
I'm Sarah Jane Case, and this is Enneagram and Coffee. I am Sarah.
Stop. It has been done. That's such a relief. Here, I have to edit and upload week 1 of podcasts in January, so I'm happy to have that kind of out of the way. Or for January, week 1 of January podcast. Okay, so it is 1:22 p.m. I have a podcast interview at 3. So I have maybe a half hour before I need to get dressed and like go and head on over to the office. Before that, is there anything I can do? I'm just gonna put together 12 days of business expenses and go ahead and post that, and then post my calls for people calling into the podcast, and then we'll get ready and head on over. I think before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make coffee though, because I want it. I'm ready. Before coffee though, I have a new package. So for our anniversary, one of the presents that Obi got me for anniversary was a Vinyl Moon subscription, which is basically a new record, I think every month. Yeah, I think I've gotten 3 so far. Yeah, every month. So this month we just got our new one in. Let's check her out. Birds are nice. Can you hear Obi already can play my podcast intro because it's too late. It's already been heard. Okay, so I'll show you guys what the other ones have looked like. This is what this one looks like. It's called Camp Nerves, and I'll read you the back of it. It came with this little flag. That's cute. It says, "Welcome to Camp Nerves, your weekend getaway where things are only marginally less madhouse than your normal life, where you can make new friends and worry less about virus spread than catching an arrow to the head. We pride ourselves on bringing people together only to tear their fragile minds apart. Survive the weekend and you may never trust, love, or feel your toes again." I would play some songs for you, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But you can see, like, here are all the songs that are included. It's basically like someone made you a really cool mixtape every month, and every month kind of has a theme. So this is the last one that I got, and that was where it says "Before You Melt," and then I'll show you the first one. And the first one that I got, oh no, this is the last one that I got. This one is called Time Drips. And this is the first one that I got, and it's called Before You Melt. And then this is the most recent, called camp nerves. So I'm gonna put this on, listen to it, and make some coffee. Getting like a little bit of the sugar in with my espresso.
Oh, I've noticed that.
You have?
Well, I've just cleaned up the aftermath of it. It's really good. Like, what is... Oh,
You sweetheart. You never complain to me about shit like that. I would complain to you right away.
I love you, girl. You're allowed to be messy.
Aww. I was planning to just put on a little bit of concealer and then we went all the way. Let's talk about what we're wearing today. This is the last piece that I have from this month's Newly that I haven't kind of done my final wear of. This is Obi's favorite thing that I got. He's like obsessed with it. I really like the color of it and I like the way it like fits. And I like that it has pockets. I don't know that I'm gonna keep it. I might rent it again. It's a little cold today. It's like 36 degrees, so I just put jeans on under it and some birdies because I'm not going anywhere other than the office. So, but I do like it. I like the way it looks a lot. And again, this is from Anthropologie as well. Yeah, I think it's a fun one. Yeah, I might think about getting it, but I might just rent it again sometime. See you guys in the car. Hello. So we are in the car about to head to the office. I have a podcast interview in about 20 minutes. And then I have kind of two back to back, both for my podcast. And then we'll be done recording podcasts interviews for the month of January. So all of the podcast interviews that I do for that month will be done, which is so nice. So, I just need to like breathe. So with that being said, we are rolling in right now. Kind of on my mind today is I've like only been able to think about the procedure that I have next week. I had my call last night with the nurse who like prepares you for it, and it's just like so it's like intense, because basically, you know, anytime you're getting anesthesia, they have to like warn you that like sometimes people get anesthesia and they don't wake up. And I haven't been put under since I was like middle school, early high school. So, I've never had to really think about it. And I'm just, you know, it's just not fun to think about. Yeah, so, and then they run through all the things you have to remember, like not eating. So my procedure's at 2 p.m. on the day of, and I can't eat from midnight until 2 p.m. And then I'll be in the procedure, and then they said my throat will be numb after the procedure, so like I probably won't really eat that day. Like I'll probably eat later in the evening. But that's just like something that's a little bit stressful. And then like you have to like, you can't have nail polish on, you can't have like lotions on, things that just like, I'm like, I feel myself like trying to remember now. You know, we're like 5 days out. I have to go get a COVID test on Saturday to like make sure that I'm safe. And then, oh, and then they told me that I can't take vitamins. And they told me that, like, y'all saw, like, I started taking vitamins yesterday, like, really intensely because Obi was getting a cold. I didn't want to get sick. And both, if I'm taking vitamins and if I get sick, could prolong the procedure, which would just prolong my anxiety. So it's just like this weird stress. Like, it's maybe I'm more stressed out than I should be, but I'm just like stressed out about it. I'm like very afraid of dying in this particular situation, and very afraid of it getting canceled and then prolonging the anxiety. I want to just like get it over with. The money is super stressful, so it's like a really fun, stressful thing in my life right now. You guys will be here. I'm getting the procedure done like while we're still doing Vlogmas, so you guys will see. Hopefully, you know, I'm goofy after, and then it'll be ridiculous and fun, and well, everything will be for nothing. My mom did lovingly made me a GoFundMe for the cost, and it like is uncomfortable for me, but is also honestly like such a gift, because it is crazy, just trying to navigate like having something that's taking you out of work and that you need to rest, but then it's costing you money, so then you should have to hustle more. It's just weird. So I'm super grateful. It made me cry. If I'm brave, I'll put it in the comments below or like in the description. I might get nervous or prideful or something. But that has been a lot to me, and Obi's been great, you know. Just like letting me be sad about it. So that's kind of what's on my mind right now. But I am excited to go talk to 2 amazing human beings, Krista and Tyler. Krista's first, and then we have Tyler after, and we're just and I just get to interview them for my podcast and ask them all of the questions I have about them, which is always fun and exciting. So that's what we're gonna head out and do now. See you at the office. Sorry about my COVID, or sorry about my procedure rant. So we hit our 7-minute limit for how long I wait, and our interviewee is not here yet, so I am going to abandon ship, or you know, call it for the day, which is like we talked about earlier this week, is like never a problem because there is plenty to do. I feel like my makeup looks insane. I think it's because I put my blush in a new place or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm like overwhelmed. But I have plenty of work to do. So what I'm gonna do is plan out a podcast episode that or just record a podcast episode that I've been meaning to record, or I need to record for the beginning of the month that I was gonna record tomorrow. I'll just record that now, and that should be great. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said say Nick, but you got a bit in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack. Okay, so I finished writing that episode, and I'll get to record it tomorrow. And now we are all set, and I'm just gonna hop on to my interview with Tyler, and we are done for the day. See you on the other side. We did it. Tyler and I were on our call for like an hour and a half because he is like one of my dearest friends, and we haven't been able to like catch up in a while, and so our conversation just we got carried away. We were excited, but I love him so much, and he's so good for my soul. And honestly, I talked to you before about not COVID anxiety, but like procedure anxiety and just like kind of what I've been worrying about. And he was so comforting and was just like, you're gonna be fine. He's just like one of those people who like knows everything about everything. Like you bring up a topic and he has like a reference. So he was like, they're probably gonna use this anesthesia on you. I had that anesthesia when I went through this thing, and this is how it feels. This is what it's gonna be like. So he was like, I had Chick-fil-A right after, so that like calmed me down. It was just so nice, super soothing. So yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm going to check on my task list, and we're looking good. So tomorrow is my last day of work before the weekend, and she's pretty hefty, but it's gonna be all right. Basically, just need to get vacations, like get everything settled for vacation. So I need to edit and upload podcasts. Normally before I had a podcast editor, but I was finding that they weren't getting me my podcast in time. Like I would upload them, like they had like a 72-hour turnaround, and I would upload them like 2 weeks in advance. And then I wouldn't get them until like 2 days after the release date for the episode. And I was like, this isn't functional. And especially moving to like a daily upload, like it wouldn't be possible. So we're gonna move editing in-house. I'm gonna do it for a while, and then I'm probably gonna train Obi on doing it so he can take it on moving forward. So anyway, but tomorrow I'm going to edit the podcasts that I need to upload for the first week of January, record one final podcast, and all that good stuff. We'll run through it tomorrow. This will be redundant. But I'm done for the day. We're going to head home. I'm going to wash my face and put on some cozy clothes and eat some dinner. You guys, I'm walking up the stairs from the basement, and it already smells good like dinner. We filled my gas tank up, and I think he is, already cooking dinner, and I love him so much.
Love you, girl.
I love you. Okay, friends, it is Newly returning time. I need to take the Newly back tomorrow. So I'm packing up the things that I'm not keeping, and so I thought I would take you with me on my final verdict of what I'm gonna buy and what I'm gonna get rid of. Let's turn on another light because it's dark. This room has no overhead lights, so she's a little tricky. Okay, number one, the crushed velvet Anthropology dress I'm sending back, but I will probably re-rent when it's a little bit warmer. Right now it's just like a little too cold. Cloth blouse, she's going back. Anthropology red coat, I'm a little sad to send, but I'm probably not gonna wear her again, so she's going back because I literally own a duplicate. Now here's where things get tricky. Well, first of all, the Anthropology turtleneck short sleeve, we are keeping. Easy, yes. It's the cardigan I don't know about. This one is also from Anthropology. It is so cozy, and I think it looks really nice, and I like the button details, and I like that it has pockets. I like that it has buttons. I like these, like, the way it cuffs on the end. And I think I'll wear it a lot this winter. However, the trouble, I owned this cardigan And I can tell why I would pick this one over this one, and I probably won't wear this one anywhere other than in the house just because of like me knowing me. And I think I'll get a lot of wear out of this one, but it seems like they should be interchangeable. It feels a little extra. So here's what I'm gonna do. A game that I play sometimes is I pick a price and I say, I will pay this much for this item. And if it is more than this much, it's not for me. And if it's less than this much, then I'm gonna get it. So I think for this cardigan, I'm going high. I think I would do 50, which is abnormal, but I really want it. Okay, so I think I'll do 50. I'm gonna check the price, and then we'll know the answer by whether or not this goes into the box or back in the closet. It's 56, which is basically 50. I'm gonna look at my closet and see if I'll wear it with anything other than that one outfit that I like it with. Hold on. She gets to stay. So we're continuing Meryl Streep week with Manhattan, and we are gonna eat some farro bowls that Obi made. I will show you because they look delicious. Dun, dun, dun. So excited. But I'm gonna end the vlog here so that I can just hang out and be with my man. Eat dinner and watch a movie. But I will see you tomorrow for day 19 of Vlogmas and the last work day before Christmas vacation. Bye.
Pony for you and my taste. Let me try and make it more profound. Chapter 1. He were Neos, although to him it was a metaphor for the decay of contemporary culture. How hard it was to exist in a society. I was at a party and the guy said he read an advanced chapter of a book that my wife was writing, and it was hot stuff. He said it was hot stuff. I spilled water